So I've been working on my Dracula book cover the past few nights and actually made a good amount of progress. I basically started up here and I finished this tower, and then I did these two border lines. This is going to go all the way up here, but I basically came down with these two border lines, and then I dropped down here and continued this wall on, and then I've started working my way across, and I'm just going to kind of all the way back up to try to finish this tower. And I'm really pleased with how this is looking. I kind of started in the middle of this piece, so now I'm gonna work my way down, and then once I get the bottom finished, then I'll kind of work my way up. But really pleased with how this is looking. Saturday, October 29th, and last night was the Dark October seance, which was a lot of fun, despite the fact that I had a migraine, so, which I still have. But it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of folks join, and hopefully they enjoyed it as well. I worked on my Dracula book cover because I was just sort of on a roll with it, and I figured just working on black is probably my best option because I really was having a challenging time thinking. So I don't remember the last time you saw this, but I finished this tower and I've started working my way across here to this gate. I've come all the way across over here on this tower and started these windows, but then I was having a hard time kind of counting this last night, so I just brought this completely down. So there's 2 sets of windows here, and I'll probably work on that today, and then the rest of the gate. But I'm really loving how it's looking. I'm enjoying working on it. It's been a good thing to work on the past few weeks with everything that's been going on. So, yeah. And I designed a couple of pieces for the seance last night that I thought I'd show you. I sent these out to all the attendees if they want to stitch them. So I did one that just says Dark October Seance 2022, and it's all monochromatic. And then the other one is colored. You can't tell, but these are purple. And so my inspiration for this was recently Blood Milk Jewels had a collection of keys, and I really liked the idea of they had one called the key to the seance room, and I really loved the idea of you know, the keys and the door and the lock, the keyhole as a portal between this world and the next world. And I did one of the keys facing up and one facing down for like this world and the next world. And I liked that the keyhole, the outside surround of the keyhole kind of made it look like a door or a portal. And I did these sort of green, misty, vapor kind of squigglies, but they also kind of look like snakes. So these are the symbols for the 4 elements: air, earth, fire, and water. And then I did the stars and the moon up at the top to kind of signify that beyond the veil space. So I'm really pleased with both of these. I hope everyone enjoys them and wants to stitch them. And I realized that I probably could have released the ones that I did last year to the general public since it's been a year, but I just didn't even think about it. So I will probably stitch those up, and I'll at least release the colored one for folks if they are interested in that. Last year's was a Death's Head moth planchette. So yeah, So I'm pleased with how these turned out. They were kind of fighting me because I've just had kind of a rough time of it lately. So, yeah. But I'm happy with them and happy with this. So I'm going to spend the rest of the weekend with this, and then I have to get back to my model stitching. But I had someone, I finally had the chance yesterday to edit my week 2 vlog and get that published, uploaded. I had someone comment on it and mention that the difference in the volume between me speaking and the music is super jarring because the music is really loud and I am not, which I was aware of, but I don't know how to fix. So now I'm just feeling a little disheartened and not even sure if I'm going to even bother with week 3 because I haven't edited that yet. And here's, of course, week 4. So I may just leave all the music out and just leave it. I'm not really sure what else to do. So if you have recommendations on editing software that allows you to do things like manage the volume of different clips, that would be appreciated. Yeah. So just feeling a little disheartened today. And I know part of it is because I don't feel good and my migraine is kicking my ass, but and of course, you know, I took off yesterday from work and I took off Monday from work so that I could have a long Halloween weekend because it's my favorite time of the whole year, and I just kind of feel like I'm wasting it because I don't feel good. So yeah. And Ramses is napping. I'm going to try to catch up on my journaling, which I have not done in like a week, once again. So I don't know what to do about the videos. Anyway, if you're still here, thanks for hanging in there. I am choosing my selections of what to watch tonight. It's Halloween, and so of course I had to pick Bram Stoker's Dracula because I watch that every year. That's my annual Halloween tradition. So I pulled that out. I'm also feeling like I want to watch Practical Magic, so I got this out too. And then I saw Interview with the Vampire, and I thought, you know what? It's been a long time since I've watched the actual movie, so I think I want to give that a try, especially with the series on right now. I thought I'd give this a try. And then I realized I also had Queen of the Damned, and as you can see, this is still like in the plastic, so I think I want to watch this too. So those are my selections for the evening. And typically what we do on Halloween is we order pizza and pretend we're not home and watch movies. So I'm very much looking forward to that.